It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through San Francisco. It's the Eagles and the 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at him.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Purdy now to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Really been an ideal start. turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because...
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the 49ers have struck first in this NFC title game. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Touchdown, 49ers.
From 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 14-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hurts going to keep it running right.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hurts. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy's throw taken in by Green here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 66 yards rushing now as he's looked good here in this opening quarter of the NFC Championship. A quick throw completed by Purdy.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
1 yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and 2nd down.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Purdy.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown!
Brandon Ayuk.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They're going to look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid.
21-0 our score after one.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Hurts.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And that'll bring up fourth down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout.
Taken in at the 22. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Purdy now on second down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Now Purdy.
Hard throw, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10
at their own 27.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Now a second and 6. Once again, it's Swift.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Here's Jordan Stout now.
This is brought in at the 21. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Purdy.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. A good pickup there at 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Shifts past him.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 21 yards away.
And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And it's fielded at the 34. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A handoff left, McCaffrey. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Niners first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. The throw over the middle, taken in. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Purdy now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Here's Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Baltimore Ravens are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He was nothing short of amazing, throwing 4 touchdown passes to help push his guys out to a sizable halftime lead.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 15.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. McCaffrey on the toss right. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
107 yards rushing for him now on the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And he is going to have a Niners first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
McCaffrey on the counter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Purdy looking to throw.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Purdy from the gun.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
On 1st down, Hurts. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
2nd down, here's Hurts.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in this second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
Throwing here, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. McCaffrey running up the middle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Back to throw, Purdy. Wide open receiver, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Purdy. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. From the gun, here's Swift. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense
is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the... Back now here on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On the ground, McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Going underneath to the tight end Green. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys.
Touchdown 49ers! Brandon Ayuk saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Niners are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now there's a scooped up by the... And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Now moving for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Powering his way forward. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Now Purdy.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Operating from the gun. Purdy going underneath to the tight end Green. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
From the gun, it's Hurts. A short throw to Musgrave.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Eagles send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. So far he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
We'll throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Takes it to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And for all these guys, whether